How a Gemini woman can attract an Aries man. Falling in love is a beautiful feeling, and when you are crushing on a man, you'd be most keen on learning about all his interests and passion. The love you have will compel you to go out of your way to know your man more, and it's only natural. The best way for a Gemini woman to attract an Aries man is to make your world circle him as you do your best to make his birthday special, cook his favorite meal, or learn more about his hobbies. As a Gemini, you'd wonder how you can make an Aries man fall in love with you as much as you are with him. The initial days are intense but most vital in cementing a bond you look forward to with him. Here are ways to make the Aries fall in love with you, a Gemini woman. How a Gemini woman can attract an Aries man. Put your smart ACT on. Aries men love smart women. If you want to gauge his attention, your intellect will be the first thing he'd notice. Being an intelligent man himself, he is a sapiosexual, and fortunately, this step shouldn't be too hard for you. After all, Gemini women are known to be quite smart. Self-reliant without being commanding. The Aries man loves his woman to be independent and self-sufficient, but he can be put off by a control freak. While you can fend for your own, try not to play the dominance card on him. Let him take the lead sometimes, even if you know you can do the job by yourself. His intentions are not to seem heroic but purely to show that he cares. It is his way of displaying affection for you. Ladylike and grace. The Aries considers himself as a prince and wants to be perceived in the same way. If you're going to win an Aries man, your feminine side will work in your favor. He is all about the grace, vulnerability, and gentleness in a woman. An Aries likes to treat his woman special, whereas protective and make her comfortable. An Aries man looks for femininity even in the clothes you wear. Don't go overboard and try too hard with your choice of clothing. Keep it pretty, subtle, and ladylike. He's a move maker. You can woo an Aries man and have him notice you. But when it comes to making the first move, leave it to him. Patience is a virtue with an Aries man. He is a gentleman and takes pleasure in making the first move if he is attracted to you. Share your passion and interests. If you want a relationship with an Aries man to be more exciting, talk to him. Let him know what your hobbies and interests are. He is an adventurous man who is fond of adventure sports. And if you share the same interests with him, that's the icing on the cake. Don't be disheartened if your interests differ. Be glad that you can express your fondness for him. Make your gifts meaningful. When you intend to shower the Aries man gifts, remember it's not what's inside that matter. He will pay attention to the care and attention you put into the style of presentation. He will closely look at the wrapping to see the effort you invested in it. And if you buy him something he likes, which he might have stated in passing, you will hit the bull's eye in winning his heart. An Aries man wants a gift that is close to his heart, unique, and customized. Ambitious and driven. The Aries man is a hard worker and drive. He looks for the same traits in a woman. He needs to know that you have aspirations and are ready to strive to achieve your goals. A successful will never intimidate him, as is the case with most men. Instead, he finds a self-sufficient woman very attractive. If you are more successful than him, one word of advice is trying to notch it down a little and be modest. As revealed earlier, dominance turns him off. Express your opinions. An Aries man enjoys a debate with different opinions and conversations that are challenging. He doesn't mind some mental sparring with his partner. Don't shy away from expressing your understanding and viewpoints. But they like to win. You may give in and let him win to maintain his pride, but let him have the victory with some hard work. Criticism with care. Aries men don't take criticism very well. Yes, they like to motivate and inspire people and are most happy to support you in fulfilling tasks. But, if you have to give feedback, make sure it's subtle and constructive. Damsel in distress. An Aries man is the traditional man who likes to be the rescuer. He finds a vulnerable demeanor in a woman attractive. Don't shy away from showing your weak side because he loves to be chivalrous and protective of his lady love. While it is important to make an effort to win a man, don't let it overshadow your personality and your importance. Since the Aries man likes to make the first move, here are some takeaways to make sure he does it the right way. As a Gemini, you know you can get easily bored. If you don't want this factor to ruin your relationship later, make sure he can impress you as much as you are trying. And he needs to do it in various ways. Figure out that he is the guy you can have a relationship with, one that is exciting and never dull. It is crucial to know yourself before taking off to understand someone else. Call it a shortcoming, but a Gemini woman can be quite sensitive. You are indeed rational with your approach to many things most of the time. But there is a side to you that is delicate, which can throw you off sometimes. Knowing your weakness will help you keep an emotional check and make a relationship stronger.